Hey YouTubers, X Factor here. This is Azadi Palace Rush Assaulting, and I'm also using the Scar L Heavy Barrel, no foregrip with the red dot. At the end of the day, it's your call what you want to put on top of your gun, but I'm a big fan of the Cobra and the red dot. One, because they both move at the same speed and sensitivity, left, right, up, and down when you're scoped in or ADS. And two, I prefer the field of view and not a crazy over magnification. So the Scar L is easily, hands down, one of my favorite two guns for medium and long range. The other one, the G3A3. The G3A3 does more damage, but it's harder to control. And looky here, Desert Strike camo. And I'm about to unlock another, and I'm kind of babysitting the bomb from that building, kind of watching a lane. And the G3A3 is a beast, but if you have a hard time controlling that recoil, learning to burst fire that, and control that beast, the Scar L might be for you. I'm all about using situational guns. If you're pushing some long areas or on some armored kill maps or some of the larger maps in the game, this is a great gun to use. Now, it can be good up close, but you will get outshot a lot. Just do a slow rate of fire, which is 620. M16's 800, just to put that in perspective. AEK's even more. Now, that guy just died, and he died in a precarious spot. I'm saying, why is his body right there? That's kind of a weird angle. So when you see something like that, be ready to shoot a guy that's probably babysitting that corner. Now, the one thing you can do with the Scar L, you don't really have to worry about microbursting this gun. You do have to let off every once in a while at these ranges, but as you're going to see as we get to the next set of bombs, you can mag dump. The hip fire isn't too bad with this gun either, even with the heavy barrel. And with that being said, here's a wonderful display of accuracy where I waste 18 bullets and still don't get the kill. And here's where you give something up with the Scar L. Quick first kill, good target acquisition on the second guy, leave him with 25 health. From that range, it's one bullet. It would have been a kill. So what's the chance if I had an M416, M16, AEK, MTAR, or anything with a higher rate of fire that I'd still be alive? Pretty darn good, because that's part of the equation when playing Battlefield 3. What gun are you using? What range are you at? How good's the accuracy? How good's your target acquisition? And what's your rate of fire? At the end of the day, the higher rate of fire guns can help you get bailed out and get out of some shitty situations, and that, I really think I would have survived. So keep that in mind. When you grab these situational guns, these slow fighting guns, you really have to have extremely good accuracy and quick target acquisition, because you're giving these guys something at close range. You are giving them the upper hand. So if they have a faster shooting gun, keep that in mind. If you start shooting at each other at the exact same moment, you're probably going to die a lot. So positioning is extremely strong. As I sit here waiting for the tank to go by, I heard it in my left ear. I don't want to peek. I just want to sit there. And here's a backdoor push. Lots of friendlies are dead. And again, not the best weapon for these ranges, but we're going to make do. And here's where you can mag dump. At these ranges, you don't even have to tap fire. You don't even have to let off the trigger. A quick splash off the trigger every 6, 7, 8 bullets at these ranges, and then back on the hammer, it does a wonder for this gun. But if you try to tap fire and burst fire too much, you're losing too much of your rate of fire that you already don't have. So there really is no good spot to watch this MCOM. If I back up too much, I'm in an entire another lane, and look at all these guys. Overwhelmed. No gun would have saved me there. So we didn't get it. Back up the stairs again, and that was a mag dump. ADS mag dump. Just drop the hammer. Don't even need it. Hip fire, not so bad. And again, the spread on the hip fire isn't the best, but because this is a slow shooting gun, it blooms later. You probably already noticed the chat. We worked our way up in this section 3 or 4 different times, and our recon didn't drop a beacon. It is so important if you're a recon, a bush Wookiee, an urban Wookiee, to drop a beacon up here. Why? Because you're not going to parachute in, and there's some of these rooms that you can get to that you can protect, and here we go. Now we're talking. And these are great spawn points. If you get squad wiped, where do you spawn from? Across the road, which allows them to easily retake this entire area and set up. And that's the last thing you want. No matter how many tickets are in the server, don't give them that positioning that you just fought hard to get. Make them fight for it and give your team a better chance of winning by having a nice spot. So they get wiped out back here, but that's okay. We're paying attention. We're going to get those revive backs, and we're going to stay alive. As long as we stay alive, the recon, the bush Wookiee can spawn back in and drop another beacon. Keep them hot, keep them fresh, keep them coming, especially in Rush and CTF. where beacons can really change the tide of the battles. And as you can see, this is coming to a quick set here. Now it's about getting set up, and remember where they can come up. There's 2 back stairways that are behind me. There's this stairway in front of me. There's 2 to my left. One's that concrete ramp. The other one's more of a stairway like this. So there's lots of spots. So at the end of the day, somebody's got to watch this stairway, but more importantly, somebody's got to watch your back. I can't tell you how many times that I've come up those back stairways and picked up 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kills within a couple mags because no one's paying attention. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Scar L gameplay. This thing is a destroyer at longer ranges, but as you can see, it works at close quarters. If you had a little fun, learn something, don't forget about the old thumbs up. See you soon, YouTube. Have a good one.